How did this eventually come to an end? How did you eventually escape this situation?
I drank a 24-ounce glass of antifreeze, and the only reason I knew it was 24 ounces is because it was a styrofoam cup, and it was one of the bigger ones.
And this is, you had just turned 19, you were 19 when this happened?
Right.
And at that point, why did you do that? Why did you choose, what made you even think about drinking antifreeze?
Because for some reason, a few days before, she was showing us on the news how people were killing their cats with antifreeze. And then not long after that, it was outside the front door. And when I saw it sitting there, I knew what I was gonna do as soon as I got the chance.
So you thought, my choice is to either continue this or escape by killing myself.
Yes.
Now, during this time, were you going to school?
No, no. We were homeschooled, they called it. And they said, we learned something new every day. And I had a babysitter try to show me how to read, and it was just little words. And when Joe and Evangeline found out, they thought I was trying to be better than Christ, who did not go to school until he was 12. So then they threw the book at me and had me read it, and I couldn't. So I was beat until I could read it, and I couldn't read. So that session went on for a long time.
You were beat until you could read, and beating doesn't make you read, so you were in a trap. You can't read, and you're going to get beat till you can.
Right.
Were any of the other children beaten and abused like this?
Joe slapped the oldest one once, and Evangeline told him, "You do not treat my kids that way. I don't care what you do to her, but you don't treat mine that way."
So you drank this antifreeze fully intending to kill yourself?
I just wanted to wake up in heaven. I just wanted it all to be done.
But instead, you go to the hospital.
Yes.
And when you get to the hospital, there was shock by a lot of people, but there was excerpts from the police incident report on your suicide attempt on February 18th, 1997. Excerpts: responded to female having a seizure. Her head was laying in the lap of a male holding one of her arms. An older male standing outside open van doors holding the female's legs. The female was jerking all over and was semi-conscious, mumbling, "Help me." Now, the older man was Joe.
Right.
Okay, and you wind up going to the hospital.
Right.
And when you were in a coma for a while,
right.
You know that now. You didn't know that then, but you know that now, right?
Right.
And when you woke up, they asked you about a lot of scars.
Yes.
And what did you say?
I didn't remember where they came from, or I fell a lot. I would not, or I didn't, and a lot of them I'd never seen. And I lied all the way.
Well, there was a forensics exam on April 7th, 1999, and the note was that Elsa had 410 scars on her body from the abuse. And as you look here, the scars on your head, your hands, your legs, your buttocks, your head, your trunk, the fronts of your legs, your back, to the point that the people said they had never seen anything like this ever in the history of their careers.
Right.
So did you eventually tell them the truth?
Yes, I did. I did, with a lot of support.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.